Sweden's latest contribution to Ukraine's war effort, announced on February 24, 2025, marks a significant step in bolstering the nation's air defense capabilities with the Tridon Mk2, a cutting-edge system developed by BAE Systems Bofors. Valued at 1.2 billion SEK, approximately 107.7 million euros or $112.8 million, this aid package, Sweden's 18th since Russia's invasion began 3 years ago, reflects both a strategic and symbolic commitment to Ukraine's survival. Swedish Defence Minister Paul Jonsson, speaking from Kyiv on the invasion's 3rd anniversary, emphasised this point on X. For 3 years now, the Ukrainian people have been fighting for freedom and security, theirs and ours. Today, we announce 100 million euros to support Ukraine's air defence. The Tridon Mk2, unveiled at Eurosatory 2024 and now poised for its combat debut, is a mobile, cost-effective anti-aircraft system designed to tackle drones, cruise missiles, aircraft, and even armoured vehicles. Alongside additional RBS-70NG units and portable systems sourced internationally, it aims to shore up Ukraine's overstretched defences against Russia's relentless air campaign. This move not only underscores Sweden's escalating support, totaling over 61.9 billion SEK since 2022, but also positions the Tridon Mk2A as a potential game-changer in the region's air defence landscape. The Tridon Mk2 builds on nearly 90 years of Bofors expertise, tracing its lineage to the iconic 40mm autocannon first introduced in 1936. Engineered for versatility, it mounts a modernized 40mm BAE Mk2 cannon on a truck-based platform, such as a Volvo truck or the tracked BVS-10, offering a 12-kilometer effective range depending on ammunition, sensors, and terrain. Its electric drive and integrated sensor suite enable remote operation, delivering rapid, precise fire at 200-300 rounds per minute with programmable 3P ammunition. This adaptability makes it a standout against today's threats, particularly the low-cost drone swarms like Russia's Shahed UAVs that have plagued Ukraine. Unlike missile-based systems, which can cost millions per shot, the Tridon Mk2's reliance on affordable 40mm rounds positions it as a budget-friendly alternative, a critical advantage for nations facing prolonged conflicts. Sweden's own interest in the system, formalized through a 2024 letter of intent with BAE Systems for a demonstrator, highlights its dual purpose, testing for national defense while fast-tracking production for Ukraine. With a modular design that integrates new tech as threats evolve, the Tridon Mk2 promises both immediate impact and long-term relevance. In Ukraine's context, the Tridon Mk2's imminent deployment, part of the 1.2 billion SEK package announced in February 2025, targets a glaring vulnerability: short-range air defense. Russia's intensified use of drones and cruise missiles has exposed gaps in Ukraine's capabilities, especially as Western-supplied systems like Patriot and NASAMS focus on higher-altitude threats. The Tridon Mk2's mobility and firepower make it ideal for protecting frontline positions, infrastructure, and civilians, though specifics on delivery timelines and operational rollout remain vague. Johnson's emphasis on rapid procurement suggests urgency, but training and logistics could delay its full integration. This donation, paired with RBS-70NG units already familiar to Ukrainian forces, reflects Sweden's pragmatic approach, blending new systems with proven ones to maximize immediate effect. Beyond Ukraine, the Tridon Mk2's debut could spark interest among NATO allies and export markets. Posts from June 2024 hinted at 2 unnamed customers in talks with BAE, positioning it as a contender in the regional air defense arena. How does the Tridon Mk2 stack up against its regional competitors? In Northern Europe and the Baltic sphere, systems like Norway's NASAMS, Finland's Krotal NG, and Russia's Pantsir-S1 dominate the short to medium-range air defense conversation. NASAMS, a missile-based system co-developed by Kongsberg and Raytheon, excels at intercepting aircraft and missiles up to 40 kilometers away, but its high cost per shot, often exceeding $1 million, limits its use against cheap drones. The Tridon Mk2, with its cannon-based approach, offers a stark contrast: lower operational costs and higher firing rates tailored for drone-heavy environments. Finland's Crotale NG, a French-designed missile system, provides a 20-kilometer range and rapid reaction time, but like NASAMS, it's pricier and less suited to sustained engagements against low-cost threats. The Tridon Mk2's 12-kilometer range is shorter, yet its mobility and ammo efficiency give it an edge in dynamic, close-in battles. Russia's Pantsir-S1, blending guns and missiles with a 20-kilometer reach, is a closer match in versatility, but its reliance on centralized command and higher maintenance needs contrast with the Tridon Mk2's simpler, decentralized design. Against these peers, the Tridon Mk2 shines as a niche solution, less about raw range and more about cost-effective, rapid response. The Tridon Mk2's strengths, affordability, adaptability, and firepower make it a compelling addition to Ukraine's arsenal and a potential disruptor regionally. Its weaknesses, however, merit scrutiny. The 12-kilometer range, while adequate for drones and low-flying threats, falls short of missile systems' reach, potentially leaving gaps against faster or higher altitude targets. Its cannon-based nature, though economical, lacks the precision of guided missiles for pinpoint strikes, and its untested status in combat raises questions about real-world reliability. Compared to NASAMS or Pantsir, which have proven track records, the Tridon Mk2 is a gamble, albeit a calculated one, backed by Bofors' legacy and Sweden's rigorous testing intent. For Ukraine, facing an enemy that exploits quantity over quality in air attacks, this gamble could pay off, offering a sustainable way to clear the skies. For Sweden and BAE Systems, success in Ukraine could cement the Tridon Mk2's reputation, opening doors to broader adoption. In the broader geopolitical frame, the Tridon Mk2's transfer underscores Sweden's shift from neutrality to active NATO-aligned support, amplifying its role in European security. Johnson's remark, "In 3 years of war, the Russian Federation has not managed to defeat Ukraine. We must continue to support Ukraine," captures the stakes. A resilient Ukraine bolsters the West's eastern flank. The system's journey from Eurosatory 2024 to Kyiv in 2025 reflects a rare fusion of innovation and urgency, with its combat debut poised to shape perceptions of cannon-based air defense in modern warfare. Against regional competitors, it carves a unique space, less about replacing missile systems and more about complementing them with a practical, scalable solution. Whether it transforms Ukraine's battlefield or redefines Sweden's defense exports, the Tridon Mk2's story is just beginning, its 40mm barrel aimed squarely at the future of aerial conflict.